You spend anyhow you like. You're just passing. You're selling dog. You just buy. You didn't plan before. You just saw it. Everybody's buying. You too just buy. Marriage will test your character. How patient are you? Are you patient? You'll test it. Can you sacrifice? God will now bless you with children. You will now learn selflessness. Because the average human being is selfish. The average human being is what? Selfish. You don't know how selfish you are till you marry. Then you have to start thinking of another person. You go out anytime you like, come back anytime you like. Now you're married, you must always carry somebody along. You start to learn how to call and say, oh, I'm going to be late, or I want to go here. You give account of your stewardship. You spend anyhow you like. You're just passing. You're selling dog. You just buy. You didn't plan before. You just saw it. Everybody's buying. You too just buy. When you're married, you now know that we plan all our money. You can't just buy. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? Marriage will what? Test your character. Test your patience. Test your selflessness. That's why if you're a member of a church and you are not serving now, you're not learning how to serve. Because marriage is two people serving each other. So when you're in a church like this, serve. Service was easy for me because I've been serving people for years. I was serving thousands of people I wasn't married to. So when I married one, serving her is easy. I serve my wife. There's no big deal. I carry her plate. If she's in a position, she can't carry it. She said, I don't let your mother see you carry plate. I said, don't worry yourself. I serve my wife. I can't cook. If not, I'll cook for her. But I can't cook. If I cook, it'll be dangerous too. But there's no big deal in those things. If you're those kind of people that you can actually cook for your wife. Those days when we had a child, and many of you were planning to relocate, as a man, you better learn how to work now. There's no house help in all those countries you're going to. You're forming macho man. There's one skit we watched that, I don't know if it's a skit or real, but there's a new couple that they told the man, please come and carry his pampers and throw away. And it was like, me, head of home. You know, I'm sure people are joking, but he said, me, head of home. You see, many men think being head of home means I can't serve. Where do people get this doctrine from? The Bible says he that must be chief or head amongst you, let him what? Serve. This is why women are fighting submission, because in Africa or in many men's mind, we see submission as that I'm superior. No. If you are the head, it means you are the chief servant. And if you are serving somebody, nobody that you're serving will complain not to submit to you. That's why women submit in barbing salon, hairdressing salon. Because the person there is trying to make them more beautiful. So they submit to her. It's not about rank. If the woman knows that what you're doing is for her good, she will submit. Why won't she submit? You say, honey, I'm taking you out next week. She won't submit. She will follow you. She will submit. Your instructions are always selfish. That's why she's finding it hard to submit. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? So being head of the home doesn't mean you can't work. Even if you're planning to relocate, you better be ready to sweep, to wash clothes, to iron. You've never washed your toilet before since you got married because you always had house help. You want to relocate, you better start practicing now. How to wash with 2 hands. But there's no house help in those places. Are you getting what I'm saying? African men that want to relocate. Hope says, Sabi wash cloth. Sabi iron. Your wife can't carry all the load. There's some wicked men like that. Only her should do everything. She's not a slave. And she still has kids to take care of. So most of the time she's even still working. The one that pay me is even good than even in this Africa where there's house help. And you say, I don't want house help. But yet you can't help the woman. What kind of wicked thinking is that? If you don't want house help, then you be the help. Be the man help. But there must shall be help for that woman. You can't break her in the name of being the head, or you are the head of the home. Do you even understand what that role means? It doesn't mean you are superior to her. And I've told you last week, there's nowhere in the Bible God told the man to subject the woman. He was just advising women that the best way to win his heart is by respecting and submitting to him. God never told men that information is not to men in any shape or form. So any man quoting, submit to me, you must submit. It's not. When did God tell you that? There was no such address to men. God spoke to women about that. What they told men is that you sacrificed for your wife. Are you here, somebody? We had a small wedding when we got married. What was I telling my wife? I said, look, Pastor K's wife can't be entering Okada. So I told her we must have a small wedding, cut everything down. There was no program in my wedding. And I told her the reason why we're cutting it down. You see, most men are trying to force their wives to submit without the element of love. If the wife can see that your motive for what you're saying is her benefit and love, 90% of the time she will submit. It's that you're saying it for a selfish reason most times. Let's keep money. Why? Just when you have a plan. If it's like if it's saying, honey, I don't like that we're living in this rented house. See your shoes everywhere. I want us to get our own house so that you will have your walk-in closet, only you. Your shoes will line up like this. Then this side will be your bags. She will save more than you. But most times, when you have those visions, it's for young person. You want to build as the village. So that your neighbors can know that the son of Chibwafo has arrived from Lagos. It's a selfish purpose. That's why she can't see the vision. Include her in the vision. So I told my wife, we're getting married. I said, I don't want you jumping on car. Let's cut all the expenses of the wedding so that by the time we are after our wedding, I'll buy you a car. That was the vision. After the wedding, we'll have enough money saved from either gifts and everything that we'll be able to buy a car. She was okay with that because it was about her. It's not cut wedding expenses. Why? Just cut it. No. Most women look up to their wedding day. So if you're going to cut things, there must be a higher purpose, not just for cutting sake. Say she wants long train. He said, no train. No train. The train from Lagos to Ibadan is not enough for you. No. A woman wants a glamorous wedding because it's the day she wants to remember. So if you're going to cut something, it must be a bigger picture, not just cutting for cutting sake. Somebody get what I'm saying? So I told her, there was no program. My wedding, no program. We photocopy it for only three photocopy. For the pastor, the MC, and one other, 3. No program. Wedding ring was the day to the wedding, we bought it. But truly, after the wedding, I bought her first car. I told her she can't be jumping bike as my wife. Do you understand? So what a woman wants is that sacrificial love. Once she sees that everything you are doing is for her good. Sometimes, if the woman that's coming from a tough background, she won't believe it or receive it immediately. You must be consistent to teaching her what love means. And after a while, she'll start submitting gradually. Are you here, somebody? So don't force it. Don't say, she must submit from day one. No. Some people, the background they're coming from, the things they've seen, the experiences they've had, you must love her into submission, not subject her. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? Not step on her. Same thing with you as a woman. Your husband will make many mistakes. You marry him and find out he has so many flaws, so many weaknesses. He's slower. He's just, he's not as detailed. Imagine, see, a woman is so detailed. The information entering her head is so much. See, most women, let me tell you guys, and again, this is my field, I'm a professional. Most women have a high tendency to have mental issues, especially marriage-related. I can't count how many people I've counseled where the woman was normal when we started the counseling, but because the man didn't change his behavior, and because she too didn't open herself to forgiveness and coping mechanisms, she crossed. I hope you know what that means. Women having, because do you know the amount of information flowing in her brain? She's wired different from a man's own is very slow and moving gently. A woman's own, many details. That's why if the room is scattered, the woman can't sleep. The room is, because she's speaking of this chair, not like this socks is on. It's jamming her mind. So even if she wants to ignore them, she can't. Because the gift of details come with the gift of pettiness. They go together. If you are too detailed, you'll be seeing things you should let go of. You will see it. But a man has no details. So that's why if everybody is scattered, the man will find one line. As long as he can put his leg and head somewhere, he go sleep. Tomorrow we'll continue. Because those details he's not receiving all those details like a woman. So they're not disturbing him. I get what I'm saying? So a woman's gift of details comes with pettiness too. It's not because she's being petty, that those information are coming at her at different speed, at high speed. So she's finding fault in everything you're doing. That's why women do more correction of English, more correction of spelling. They are picking details. A man can manage it like that. He's not seeing any problem. He's not picking details. Is somebody get what I'm saying? So when you understand, that's why the Bible says, treat your wife according to knowledge. Be patient with her. If you know what she's going through, you understand why she blows over the top sometimes. Why she looks hysterical sometimes. And that's why, look, if you marry a woman, please don't stress her. Because if she doesn't break down mentally, she can break down emotionally. It really does affect them. So many women are hypertensive today because of who they married. And some haven't reached the realm of they need mental help now. Because one man just kept stressing them. Is somebody getting what I'm saying?